Hey everyone! Today I'm going to give you my list of my top 10 and my top favourite MAC eyeshadows, and they're all permanent, so you can go out and get any of them at any point and they're all available. I thought it'd be a good one to do in the month of December because it's nearly Christmas time and I thought people might want some ideas if they get gift vouchers or anything like that, so it might be a good idea for you to see some of my favourites. So I'll get started, and I've tried to give quite a good range. I've put some highlight colours in, I've put some dark colours in, but they're all ones that I use all the time, so I'll get started. So I'll start from the lightest one, which is Vanilla. And this is just a very creamy colour. It's sort of an off-white. It's got very, very slight shimmer in it. And there's no point me swatching on my hand because I'm so pale that you won't even see it, but you've seen the swatch there. It's very nice as a highlight colour. I like to apply it just on my brow bone, and also if you want to make your inner corner lighter, it's fantastic for that. So that's a really great highlight colour. Next is another highlight colour that I use, and it's Shroom. And it's a white, but it's got quite a bit of shimmer in it. You can see that I've used it quite a lot. It's a really pretty colour. Sometimes I even use it as an all over lid colour. Don't think you're going to be able to see it, I'm just so pale that... but like I said, it's a very pretty colour. It's very shimmery, great as a highlight. Sometimes I put vanilla on and then I put Shroom over the top of it. It looks really nice together. And the next one is... oh, I dropped it. Is a sort of in-between colour, but everyone has to have this. I don't care what your excuses are, you need to have this in your collection. And I think you all know which one it is. All That Glitters. The infamous All That Glitters. And it's a very pale pink, peachy colour. I think any skin tone can wear this, but it's got a lot of sort of gold in it. It's just beautiful, basically. It's just lovely. I know that a lot of the YouTubers say sometimes if they're in a rush in the morning, they'll just put that on, just all over their lid, just put some mascara on and they're good to go. It's just such a pretty colour, and it's an everyday colour, and it's great if you want to use it all over the lid and then use something different in the crease. It's very versatile. You can pretty much pair anything with it. It's really lovely. The next one is a bit of a controversial one. Woodwinked. Woodwinked is one of MAC's best sold bestsellers, something like that. And I bought it. I really wanted a lovely gold eyeshadow. This is what it looks like in the pan. Gold, pale gold. Really pretty. If I swatch it, it turns into like a coppery gold. I don't know if you can really see the orange tones in it. It's basically because I'm pale. If you've got pale skin tone, you'll be able to see it in the swatch. I mean, it doesn't even look like it's the same eyeshadow. So if there's no one around to warn you, I'm giving you a warning now. If you're pale like I am, there's nothing wrong with that, don't expect for Woodwinked that that's the colour you're going to get when you put it on your lid. It'll be very amber lights sort of tone. It's not as strong as amber. I do have amber lights so, and I do like that one. It's not as strong as that, and it's not as hasn't got sort of, it's very smooth finish. It's really pretty, and I've got blue eyes and it just makes them pop, which is why I love it. But I was at first, before I was aware of how to wear it to make it look okay and not orange, I was a bit disappointed that that's not what I got, but I really do love it. Something that I wear with Woodwinked to tone down the orange tones in it, and on its own in the crease it's beautiful, is my next favourite, which is Tempting. And as it's a luster finish, a lot of people would shy away from this one, but I would say out of all the luster finishes, this is the best behaved one. Beautiful shimmery gold, slight chunks of glitter as you can see there, but I very rarely have fallout with this eyeshadow, very rarely. You can see that it's got the glitter in there, but I very rarely have any problems with this eyeshadow. It's really pretty to use. I know it's a lot of people's favourite. As I said, don't let the fact that it's a luster put you off trying it at least, because it even if you do get a little bit of fallout, I think the colour payoff's worth it. So I would definitely give it a go. My next favourite is another big YouTube favourite and blogger favourite, Satin Taupe. I used to think that it was a bit too cool toned for me, but I just love it, so I don't really care if it is, to be honest. It's just such a pretty colour, metallic-y, it's got sort of silvery purple tones to it. It's just beautiful. Great for all over the lid, and it works really well. I found out recently if you use Prunella MAC Eyeshadows, it just looks beautiful, the purpleness of it, and yeah, it just looks really nice. And the next one I've got for you, oh, sorry, is Mulch, which doesn't have a very pretty name, but it's a lovely colour. Goldy brown colour. This works really well in the crease. It's darker than Tempting. It's just beautiful. Sort of a dirty brown or dirty gold, somewhere in between. I just love brown eyeshadows, I think. I'm making a bit of a mess there. I think if you're the sort of person, if you like brown eyeshadows or if you like gold eyeshadows, me and you would have similar taste. I sort of really like both. So if there's an eyeshadow that sort of combines the two, I just really love it. I don't know when it started that I liked brown eyeshadows so much. I think it might be the fact that I have blue eyes, so it sort of seems to work, I don't know. The next one is one of my all-time favourites. I think if I had to choose three, this would definitely be in the top three, because it's just so pretty, and it's Sable. And it's a purpley toned brown. Really pretty, sort of all over the lid, great in the crease, and it's really metallic. Oh. Really beautiful colour. I love Sable. I think when I first did my MAC palettes, when I was choosing them, I did them online and I looked at the pictures and there were just so many. But I think I pretty much have all the MAC eyeshadows I wanted. So there's just 2 left. So this is the next one. This is Twinks, which again is quite big on YouTube. Purpley brown. I think it might have slight red in there as well. And if you can hear guns in the background, that is my boyfriend and his dad playing Battlefield 3, which has basically taken over my life. There's been lots of shouting and explosions for the last 3 weeks, but I'm not going to moan. I get a little bit of time to myself. The last eyeshadow I've chosen is another sort of cult favourite, and it's Carbon, which is basically just a matte black. I'm going to drop it. Try not to drop it. And I've got it all over my fingers now. You can see this. It's been quite used. Oh, look at this. Look at the state of this. Oh, bum. Oh, I'm getting it absolutely everywhere. That's the only thing with this. And the fallout is quite bad as well. It's just, oh darn you. It's not going to swatch properly now either, it's messing me about. You get the gist. It's just a matte black. Yeah, I like to use that for eyeliner. If I don't want to go for gel or kohl, I'll use Carbon on an angled brush, a small angled brush, and I can't believe the amount of places that I've just gotten that. Yeah, so that's it. Those are my top 10 MAC eyeshadow favourites, and like I said, they're all permanent, they're all easy to get, and I would definitely recommend most of them to most skin tones. Yeah, I hope that you found this helpful, and definitely look into them if you like the look of any of the swatches. Definitely have a look, because they're my favourites and a lot of other people's favourites as well. So I hope this has been helpful to anyone starting out with MAC or getting a gift card or anything like that for Christmas. And if you have any questions about any of them, leave them below and I'll do my best to answer them for you. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.